here we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Samrak.
I'm Geneva.
I'm Sarah.
We have a Dave Chappelle stand-up monologue here. He was on SNL over the weekend. I've seen thumbnails, so I pretty much know, I guess, what he's going to be talking about. Some of the things, you know, it's the thumbnail itself. But have either of you seen it?
I just know that he was on last Saturday.
Yeah, so we were planning on getting into a different Chappelle monologue, but I didn't know that he was guest starring on SNL, like for this recording here. So I guess it works out, yeah?
Yeah.
So again, this is Dave Chappelle stand-up monologue and the recent appearance of SNL.
Yay!
We ready?
I'm ready.
So if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. Let's do it. Should be good. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail, so I know who he's going to be talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's pretty much about it. But
I
you
got
know, everything else will be fresh. And here we go.
Thank you very much for being here. But before I start tonight, I just wanted to read a brief statement that I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time.
You know,
I gotta tell you guys, I've probably been doing this 35 years now. And early in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together in sequence. And those words are the and Jews. I've never heard someone do good after they said that. Kanye's got into some scrapes before. Normally when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first. Just want to see where this is all going. I can't even remember how it started. Vaguely, I remember it started with a tweet, strange tweet. It was like, I'm feeling a little sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me some rest, but when I wake up, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews.
Oh.
And then he just went to bed. I was up all night worried. What is he gonna do to the Jews? I grew up around Jewish people. I have a lot of Jewish friends, so I'm not freaked out by your culture. I know a little bit about it just from hanging around. I'd be like, yo, let's go out after school tomorrow. They'd be like, we can't go out. It's Shana tomorrow. I'd be like, word?
Word?
What is Shana? I had so many questions. Why do some of your people dress like Run DMC?
You don't know what DMC?
I don't
No.
do records.
Kanye woke up from that nap. We went right to work. A year ago, I'd seen him on a podcast called Drink Champs. Great show. And it was an amazing appearance. Noriega and them were there, the rappers that I love, and they all had their gold chains and stuff on. And Kanye said, only millionaires wear chains. They said, what? He said, I'm a billionaire. Billionaires don't wear their money on their body. I tucked my chain and I said, oh, snap. It was a good appearance. It was fun and funny. But when he woke up, he went on Drink Champs again. This time, he was on one. He was mad about something. He said, I can say anti-Semitic things, and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Adidas dropped that nigga? Ironically, Adidas was founded by Nazis. And they were offended. I guess the student surpassed the teacher. It's a big deal. He had broken the show business rules. This is a rule, you know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it. Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
Basketball player, Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving posted a link to a movie that he had seen on Amazon. No caption on the post or nothing like that. But apparently this movie had some, I don't know, anti-Semitic tropes or something. It was some weird title like From Hebrew to Negro or something. And the NBA told him he should apologize, and he was slow to apologize. And then the list of demands to get back in their good graces got longer and longer, and this is where, you know, I draw the line. I know the Jewish people have been through terrible things all over the world, but you can't blame that on black Americans. You just can't. You know what I mean? Thanks for the one person that said who. A fair punishment would be he should just post a link to Schindler's List and y'all write your own captions. Kyrie Irving's black ass was nowhere near the Holocaust. In fact, he's not even certain it existed. I saw one news pundit screaming about Kanye. She said, mental health is no excuse for that type of language. Yes, it is, bitch. You can kill somebody if you're mentally ill. Listen, okay, I don't think Kanye is crazy at all. I think he's possibly not well.
Possibly.
Well, I've been to Hollywood. I don't want y'all to get mad at me. I'm just telling you. I've been to Hollywood. This was just what I saw. It's a lot of Jews. Like a lot. But that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? There's a lot of black people in Ferguson, Missouri. Doesn't mean we run the place. I could see if you had some kind of issue, you know what I mean? You might go out to Hollywood and you might start connecting some kind of lines, and you could maybe adopt the delusion that the Jews run show business. It's not a crazy thing to think. But it's a crazy thing to say out loud in a climate like this. Now the midterms are over in this crazy climate, and I gotta tell you, I feel like this midterm, like all of humanity depends on it. And it's an ominous sign. The most ominous sign of the midterms, I believe, would be Herschel Walker, who I don't want to speak badly of because he's black.
Football player, former
But
football
I have to
player.
admit, he's observably stupid. Even when he's not talking, his mouth be open a little bit like. He's the kind of guy that looks like he thinks before he makes a move on tic-tac-toe. And I'm watching the news now, they're declaring the end of the Trump era. Now, okay, I can see how in New York you might believe this is the end of his era. I'm just being honest with you. I live in Ohio amongst the poor whites. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it, because I hear it every day. He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. Well, I'm not joking right now. He's an honest liar. That first debate, I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs. "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute, bro. It's what he said." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest, what would be your evidence?" Remember what he said, bro? He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn." And then he pulled out an Illuminati membership card, CHAPPELLE out of No one had ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back. "That makes me smart." And then he said, "If you want me to pay my taxes, then change the tax code. But I know you won't, because your friends and your donors enjoy the same tax breaks that I do." And with that, my friends, a star was born. No one had ever seen anything like that. No one had ever seen somebody come from inside of that house, outside, and tell all the commoners, "We are doing everything that you think we are doing," inside of that house. They just went right back in the house and started playing the game again. The Democrats were sore losers. I'm a Democrat, and I'm telling you, as soon as he won, they started saying all that he's colluding with Russia, he's colluding with Russia. It was very embarrassing as a Democrat, but as time went on, we all came to learn he was probably colluding with Russia. I even look at his wife different now. His wife is beautiful, no question about it, but she looks like the kind of chick that James Bond would smash but not trust. Why you got all them documents at his house? What is this? This guy that's famous for not reading his press briefings, now all of a sudden he got 10,000 documents in his house and we'll catch him on his readings. I've been fired from jobs many times in my life, and I will be very honest with you. Sometimes I was fired, I stole things from the office. Staplers, computer mouses, all kinds of stuff. But you know what I never stole from work? Work. Now the midterms are over and everybody's awake. These new whites, man, they're like the whites. They're like newborn babies. Just woke up. Everything white people are mad about, we've been on that. Man, I can't feed my family. White people are like, we've been on that. Man, we can't trust the government. We've been on that. Man, we should dismantle the FBI. Word to Martin Luther King, bro. We've been on that. Nobody listens to me. When I tell these jokes, you ignore me. My first Netflix special, what did I say? I said, I don't want a sneaker deal, because the minute I say something that makes those people mad, they're going to take my sneakers away. And the whole crowd was like, ha, 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 ha.
The age of spin.
But now you see Kanye walking around L.A. barefoot with his chain out.
With his chain out!
With the chain out!
Sorry, go.
So I lost $1.5 billion in a day. $1.5 billion in a day. I saw that. I said, put your chain on, nigga. Welcome back. It shouldn't be this scary to talk about anything. It's making my job incredibly difficult. And to be honest with you, I'm getting sick of talking to a crowd like this. I love you to death. And I thank you for your support. And I hope they don't take anything away from me. Whoever they are. We got a great show tonight. Brooklyn's finest Black Star is
You dropped the mic. That was good. So that was Dave Chappelle on SNL. Wow.
Truth bomb.
Truth bomb. Yeah. Pull out that chain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't keep up to date what goes on. Like, I'll see thumbnails here and there. I'll see headlines, but I don't go much into the headline. But Zara, out of all of us,
I
goes
a
into
tiny bit more because it's drama, the tea, basically.
Like, I know enough. Geneva here doesn't care about all those things at all. Yeah. But so that's how we are all here differ from each other. We're parity, which basically balance each other out. So you have one that has more knowledge in all this than all of us here.
You are the smartest one here.
And then I keep tab on the headlines, and this one does not care for anything at all. So we did a little bit of explaining before we're doing this outro. So she's up to date, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
probably from the look of my face, you could tell I did not know what was happening or what they were talking about because I didn't know for a while.
So Kanye and Dave they've known each other for a long time. That's why I said usually when stuff like that happens, I reach out, but he's like, oh, I'm going to sit and wait and see where this goes.
Yeah, basically.
So he has his bit for SNL here.
That chain got me though.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah, where is it?
The chain.
So he did mention Kyrie Irving, which is a basketball player.
I
You guys-
did hear a little bit about Kyrie because of trending as well.
Kyrie, it's an interesting. He's a great basketball player, but there's certain things where, like controversial comments. Also, I'm not gonna get into that. And then so.
But still, it was a good SNL stand-up.
Yeah, that was
or
good.
monologue. Yeah.
This is
Well,
good
now I
monologue.
want to watch a skit.
Yeah, me
I
too.
feel like Chappelle show all over again.
So we might get into it. In the meantime, if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Ta-ta for now.
Cheers.